I've had other followers that reached out to me on my Red platform, asking me about emotional like consulting questions. Definitely getting more and more popular that people are talking online. And the thing is, some people talk for a really long time before they meet in person, and they end up getting kind of attached to that virtual, basically a virtual being before meeting the person. And once you like talk for a really long time and then you meet the person, maybe he or she doesn't meet the expectation of when you're just texting them online, and that can be a problem. And for me personally, I've also used dating apps, and I think I've never encountered a situation where the person is completely lying about their identity. But I think the one of the most common problem is catfishing, right? Like the person didn't really look like their photos. I think that definitely happens. I don't really know a really good way to avoid that problem, right? But like, I think for girls, it's a little bit easier. And in China, you can add that person on WeChat and you can go through their real life photos to see if they look like their Tinder profile or not. I think one advice I would give to people is that don't talk to the person forever before you meet. Because I think a common, like, kind of like a mistake that people make is that they'll talk to the person forever, like maybe even for months, and then you end up being attached to that person. But, dating in the end, it's like I mean, unless you're going to be happy with a virtual boyfriend or girlfriend forever, like you're going to meet the person, and how the person behaves with you and how the person treats you and how the person presents to you in real life is always more important than how they're chatting. So I think you can chat for maybe a week, and if you think that person is worth meeting, then you should meet the person. And then, so if he's good in real life, then okay, then you can meet for a second time. If he's not good, you can move on to the next person. Instead of like talking to the person for a month and then meeting the person, and maybe you just don't like him at all in real life. Maybe he doesn't look like his photos, or maybe he's very good at texting but very awkward in real person, right? And then you just completely wasted months of time talking to a person and getting attached to a person that is just purely virtual. I would definitely suggest people to talk for like a few days to a week and then meet somewhere in public to see if you vibe with the person in real life.